You know, you go to the next one, Ethereum, for example, right? You realize after the merge and the proof of stake conversion, no electricity is backing it, no digital power is behind it, right? So you pretty much took out 2 of the 4 legs, 500 exahash versus nothing, you know, and 15 gigawatts versus de minimis nothing. And then the next question is, well, how much economic power? Well, if 70% of ETH was pre-mined, name one person in the world that will admit to investing $100 million in ETH. I've never heard of anybody.
Michael Saylor has just issued a dire warning for Ethereum and every other crypto asset. Michael Saylor is truly the king of Bitcoin. First investing in 2020 when he saw the inevitable destruction of value of the cash held on his company's balance sheet. Since then, Saylor has continued to invest in Bitcoin and is now personally responsible for investing over $5 billion of capital into Bitcoin. It's safe to say that Saylor has 100% conviction into Bitcoin. This does not, however, extend to other crypto assets. It's not usual for Saylor to speak about other crypto projects. But in his latest interview he dived into why every other crypto asset, including Ethereum, will bleed in comparison to Bitcoin.
When I announced that I'd personally put $175 million into Bitcoin, there's nobody in any crypto token for the next 5 million tokens, right? After Bitcoin, go to ETH and then go to every other token. You won't find a single person, to my knowledge, that ever admitted to investing $100 million of cash in any of them, much less $1 billion, much less $5 billion, right? So, you know, if I had to guess, right, how much real money's been put into Ethereum, a few $billion dollars? Like the difference is 600 billion in Bitcoin. If you were to say 6 billion, I would say you might be stretching it, right? Like we're talking about a factor of 100 difference. Yeah. I don't think you can really get to a number that's more than a few billion, right? So I think that 99% of all the real capital has been put into this one network. So if all the economic capital is in one network, if all of the electricity is on one network, if all of the digital power is running one network, the only thing you've got left is political power. And the truth is there are a lot of crypto token holders, right? There are a lot of ETH holders. So really, those networks are primarily secured by political power and the voice of the people, much more so than the actual, you know, physical power or economic power that's behind Bitcoin. And I think that changes the long-term security outlook, but it also has an impact on natural frequencies and stability. When your natural frequency is a month, right? If you have a proof of stake network where you can unstake in a month, you just need a price crash for like 6 weeks or 8 weeks. The network goes unstable. It becomes unsecure, right? Topples over and collapses. And, you know, you want to see examples of networks that just collapse, right? Look at what happened to FTT. Look at what happened to Luna. Look what happened to all these other tokens. Many of them, you know, they had these staking frequencies of 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. And the truth is, if you're designing a system to last, you really want to design a system where first of all, you have to put billions of dollars into the network, and then it's a one-way function and you're stuck with the capital in the network for a decade. If Bitcoin miners have invested somewhere between 20 and $50 billion in permanent capital for digital power, what percentage of all the digital power capital or digital capital does that represent of all cryptos in the world? I mean, 95% would be probably the minimum number you could conclude. It's a number between 95 and 99%, I think, right? Which is why you come back to the conclusion that you have one thing, which is a digital property, a digital commodity, a digital monetary system, and is perfected for this. And then everything else is just a speculation.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.